Sitting in simple cross-legged pose. Hands resting on your lap or on your knees or whatever feels comfortable. Sitting nice and tall. Now begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. Measuring the length of your inhale. Exhaling for equal length. Bring your left hand down by your side. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Exhale, come over for a side bend. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hands come behind you. Coming up on the fingertips. Inhale. Let's lift and expand. Exhale, flattening your hands out for a gentle back bend. Pulling the shoulders back and down, pressing the palms strongly into the mat as you lift your chest up. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Inhale, coming back up. Back to simple cross-legged pose, sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Bring your left hand in behind your lower shoulder blades. Bring the other hand over the top. Clasp your hands together. Release your hands. Change your grip. Release your hands. Coming on to all fours for tabletop. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Knees about hips distance apart. Inhale. Release your spine inwards. Bring your gaze forward for cow. Exhale. Roll your spine up. Press the palms into the mat. Tuck the tailbone under. Cat. just continuing with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Exhale, left shoulder to left hip. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Take your left leg straight out behind you. Walk your right hand out in front, lift it up off the mat. Reach your fingertips and toes strongly away from each other. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest, elbow alongside the body. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it in. Expand. And just continue with your own breath. Expanding and reaching. Release down. Change sides. Exhale, bring it in. Expand. Bring it in. Expand. And just continue. Reaching, release. Child's pose. Come up to all fours. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Knees about hips distance apart. Inhale, lift your knees off the mat for a bent leg down dog. Very slowly begin to straighten your legs, come into a full downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Feet about hips distance apart, clasping opposite hand to opposite elbow for ragdoll. Bringing your feet together, big toes touching. Very slowly rolling yourself up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking a shoulder shrug. Reaching for the ceiling with your right arm, left hand by your side. Exhale, come over for a side bend. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Hands to the hip crease, standing tall. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward with a flat back. Release your hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot followed by your right. High plank. Release your knees down. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Inhale. Back muscles only, scooping your chest up off the mat. Release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Walk your feet forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, swoop up. Hands through your heart center. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back with your right foot, followed by your left. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. So, lowering yourself down, keep the elbows tight to the body until you're all the way down to the mat. Inhale, use the arms to scoop through into a King Cobra. Release down. Push to all fours. Stand up. Bringing your feet together, big toes touching. Inhale, lifting your right leg. Bend the knee, roll open to the side. Three-legged dog. Coming back to center. Release your foot down. Change sides. Come back to center. Release your foot back down. Walk your feet forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, swoop up. Hands to your heart center. Bow forward. Stepping back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Now you can do baby cobra, king cobra, or up dog, down dog. Walk your feet forward. Swoop up. And through your heart center. Pause. And adjust yourself if you like. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away. Take the arms up and overhead. Feet about hips distance apart. Exhale, side bend to your left. Twist to your right. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale to the other side. Coming back up. Feet together, hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step back for warrior one. So that means we want our feet on two separate tracks, left to right, and a fairly narrow base, front to back, so that we keep our hips square to the front of the mat. Bring the arms up and overhead, interlace the fingers, steepen the pointer fingers. Squeeze the biceps in as you pull them back towards the ears. Arms back towards the ears. Bring the front knee over the front ankle. Press strongly into the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1. Bring your hands to the lower back. Interlace your fingers there. Exhale, tip the upper body over the front leg, wrapping the arms overhead. Continue to press the back heel strongly into the mat. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Straighten the front leg, keeping a soft knee. Release your hands to the thigh. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog. Down dog. Look in between your hands. Step forward with your left foot, followed by your right. Inhale, swoop up. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step back with your right foot. Warrior one on the other side. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog. Down dog. Walker step forward. Inhale, swooping up. Hands through your heart center. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot greater than one leg's distance. Heels in one line. Bring the arms up to parallel. Gaze over the front middle finger. Exhale, bring the front knee over the front ankle, pulling the knee towards the baby toe for warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Side angle pose. Take the front arm to the front thigh. Back arm reaches straight overhead. Half bind. Take the upper hand to the lower back. If your neck is healthy, gaze over the upper shoulder. Exalted warrior. Take the back hand, sliding it down the thigh. So you take the front arm up, pressing the palm away. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tadasana. Cobras or up dog. Down dog. Walker step forward. Swoop up. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Warrior two on the other side. Side angle pose. Half bind. Exalted. High plank. Low plank. Cobras or up dog. or step forward. Swoop up. Whoop. Hands to your heart center. Pause. Alright. Tree. So, you're going to take your left foot to your inner right ankle, calf, or thigh. You decide. Hands come to Anjali Mudra. Just avoiding your knee. It's the only rule. Take the arms up. Both shoulders distance apart. Roll your wrists one way. Roll them the other. Pause and flick your fingers 3 times. Bring your hands back together. Anjali Mudra. Release down. Change sides. Again, avoiding your knee. Standing tall. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Take the arms up. Now take the arms wide like tree branches. So almost so they're straight out. So they're like straight. Fingers are pointing straight away from each other. Palms face up. Forearms face up. Bring your hands back together. To Anjali Mudra. Release your foot down. Taking the arms up and overhead. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back about 1 leg's distance, heels in one line for triangle. Bring the arms up to parallel, straightening the front leg, keeping a soft knee. Exhale to shift forward and come down, all in one movement. Trikonasana. If your neck is healthy, gaze at the upper hand. Inhale. Bringing yourself up, turning your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. Hands to your hip crease. Hands to your hip crease, stand tall, inhale. Exhale, roll forward till you reach about halfway. Then release your hands to the mat. Turn your fingers so they point in towards the body. Wrists are pointing away, gazing in between your arms. This is a standing wide-legged forward fold with a carpal tunnel stretch. Soften your knees, bring yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts, pulling back on the elbows. Exhale, sinking into your seat. Inhale, lift your right hip. Release. Left hip. Release. Back to the right. Release. Left. Release, sinking any amount lower. Inhale, lifting both heels at the same time. Woo! Up on your tiptoes, release down. Straighten your legs, straightening out your arms. 5-pointed star. Arms down. Turn the face forward. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras are up dog. Down dog. Walk or step forward. Whoop. Swoop up. Whoop. Bow down. Triangle on the other side. crescent. Now, turn your feet to the parallel to the short edges of your mat. Hands to the hip crease. Stand tall. Inhale. Bow forward. Hands come to the floor. Wrists touching, fingertips point away from each other, gazing in between your arms. For a standing, wide-legged tabletop, three-legged tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand to the lower back. Gaze over your right hip as you do this. Inhale, come back to center. Focus your gaze behind you, then exhale over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, this time taking your arm up. If your neck is healthy, following your hand all the way up. Reaching the hands directly away from each other. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center, remembering to center your gaze behind you, and just flowing back and forth with your own breath. Coming back to center. Softening your knees, bringing yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts. Sinking into your seat. Release your hands to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, in. And just flowing back and forth. Coming back to center. Straightening your legs, bringing the arms up, 5-pointed star. Reaching out through the fingers, out through the toes. Gentle back bend. Arms down, turn to face forward, hands to the mat. High plank, Chaturanga Tandasana, Cobras or Up Dog, Down Dog, Walker step forward. Swoop up, hands to your heart center, pause. Eagle. So, take the arms wide, left arm underneath the right, wrap the arms together, twist your hands together to lock it up, lift the elbows towards the shoulders, press the palms gently away, soften your knees, cross your left leg over your right. Release your foot down. Change sides. Release your foot down. Unwind the arms. Take them up and overhead. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back into a high lunge. So, you're stepping back about one leg's distance, popping up on the ball of your foot. Just finding comfort here, taking the arms up and overhead, then into Anjali Mudra. High lunge. Now take the arms up and overhead. Hands come about shoulders distance apart, palms facing each other. Horse. Don't ask me why it's called horse. Must be some reason, but I have no idea. Hands to your heart center, tip forward, twist, left elbow to the right knee. And then would this be called twisted horse? I don't know. I've never seen a name for this. Why don't we call this one donkey then, huh? Donkey twist. Donkey Kong. Inhale, coming back to center. Back into horse. Hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Side plank to your left, so you're rolling to the side, taking the right arm up. If your neck is healthy, gazing at the upper hand, pressing strongly into the bottom palm. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Push back up, side plank to the other side. Woo, fun. High plank, Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog, down dog. Walk or step forward. Inhale, swoop up. Exhale, back forward. High lunge on the other side. Horse. Donkey. Horse. And this is the mat. Step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog. Down doggy. Walk a step forward. Swoop up. It's your heart center pause. So, let's dance. Taking your right arm up. Grab a hold of your left foot. Begin to reach forward and kick back. Keep the knee in line with the body. Don't let it splay open. Coming back up. Change sides. Hopefully your dance partner is fun. Up. Take the arms up and overhead. Hands to your heart center. Pause. Feet come out a little wider than hips distance apart. Feet turned out slightly like a duck. We're going to squat. So we're going to sink straight down the center line of our body. Keeping the knees wide. Heels connected to the mat. Once you're all the way down, press the elbows into the knees. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Low plank. Release all the way down. Bend the legs. Grab a hold of the tops of your feet. Stay here or for a little more. Inhale, kicking strongly into your hands. As you lift your thighs up off the mat, bow pose. Coming up as high as you can. Release down. Hands to either side of the chest. Baby or king cobra. Push to all fours. Down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Camel pose. So you can have your toes tucked under like this, coming up onto your knees, and then you can tuck your toes under, or flattening your feet out. Hands to the imaginary jean pockets, lean back. Release your hands to your heels. Do not drop your head back. Coming up, back to down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Bring your legs straight out in front of you. Then take your left leg out at 45. Tuck your right foot into your thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Turn to face your leg. Exhale. Come forward. Seated single leg forward fold. Be very gentle with yourself. Your foot is active, so it's flexed back, so your toes point to the ceiling. You don't want to feel any pinching in the lower back. Pushing back up. Change sides. Bring your legs together, lowering yourself down onto your back. Bring your soles of your feet in, close to your seat, arms by your side. Inhale, lifting your hips up. As high as you can. Roll to one side to tuck the shoulder, roll to the other side to tuck the other shoulder. Clasp your hands together. Pressing the hands down towards the mat as you elevate your hips as high as you can. Lengthen the knees away from the body. Lifting a little more if you can. Release your hands, lowering all the way back down. Untuck your shoulders. Lift your hips, shift over to the left. Right leg runs along the mat. Left foot comes to the right thigh, bring the leg across the body. Your right hand there is simply for weight. Your left hand extends out to your side. If your neck is healthy, gaze over the hand. Supine twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Soles of the feet on the mat, change sides. feet on the mat, lift your hips to center yourself, then lower them back down. Hug your right knee into the chest, lengthen your left leg along the mat. Release, change sides. Release. Bringing both legs in together. Hug them into the chest while pressing your tailbone down. Release your feet to the mat. A little wider than hips distance apart, let the knees fall in towards each other. Hands come to your tummy. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hands to your chest. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing your knees together. Lengthening your legs along the mat. Arms down by your side, palms facing up. Savasana. Stay in Savasana if you'd like. Otherwise, bringing your feet in, roll to one side or the other. Push yourself back up, simple cross-legged pose. Hands come to Anjali Mudra. Finish with one big inhale and exhale together, and then 3 Oms. Begin. Namaste. Well, I hope you had a great practice and that you come back and join me again.